Hello, so we are back on the Arduino webpage. So here you see that arduino.ccen/guide/introduction. So here we have seen what the Arduino boards are. And now we click this link, the Arduino software, which is IDE, Integrated Development Environment. So we click this link, and this website address has been given in the description in the video, so do check out. So we come over this web page. So here is this website, that is arduino.cc/en/software. So this is the Arduino software that is available for download. This software will help us to write our code, compile it, and burn it in the Arduino memory to execute the various programs that we'll write to develop our application. So there is this Arduino web editor new. So here you can actually start coding online instead of downloading the software. So you can save your sketches in the cloud, okay, and not in your computer. So we'll explore this in more detail, but let's focus currently how to download the Arduino IDE software. And this Arduino software includes all the libraries, and they also support new Arduino boards. So here are your download options. If you are using Windows operating system, you can have this option. Click over here. Then MSC installer is also there. Then you can have a zip file. If you use the open source operating system such as Linux, so you click one of these links. If you are using the Mac operating systems, you can click over these links. So this is the major release of Arduino IDE, which is the fastest and more powerful, 2.1.1. So it has a modern editor and more responsive interface. It features auto completion, code navigation, and even you can debug your code in live. There are for details, you can click this link, which will give you the documentation. We'll see that later, perhaps. So if you scroll down, so we'll see what other things are available. So Arduino with the Chromebook, that's the web editor. From the Chromebook also you can program. You can use this web editor in the Chromebook, and you can use the web editor on the cloud. And there is this option, MicroPython with Arduino board. So if you want to program your boards using the MicroPython specifically, you can visit this page, MicroPython with Arduino page, and you can find the download links and additional resources to get started with programming the Arduino boards using MicroPython. Now here is the option IDE 1.0.4. You can choose the installation files, and you can program the microcontroller Arduino using this IEC, these numbers languages. Okay, and you actually can configure your pre-mapped resources and get the code analysis quickly, and there are a wide range of debugging tools. Then there is this legacy IDE. This is traditional 1.8.19. This is open source software. It makes it easy to write the code and upload it to the board. And this software can be used with any Arduino board. So you can start with this. You have the refer getting started web page to install instruction. These are downloadable file for different operating system. You can click any version of it. And there is a source code for this software, which is hosted by GitHub. So we'll not explore this much detail. And there are these previous releases, Arduino 1.x, Arduino 1.5, and so on. So we'll not always, it's a best practice to have a latest version of the software. So we go up and we focus on downloads, Arduino IDE 2.1.1. So here we click Windows because I am using the Windows operating system. I click here, and this is the web page now that is asking me to contribute and download, but I will for now just click just download. So I click this link and I see I have this software will be downloaded to my section here. So 1 second, I just show you how it can do that. So here I would do one thing. I will just click the just download link and we'll see what happens. So now it is asking me to download in the download folder of my computer. I have this file name, so I will save it. And the download has begun over the computer. So we'll just wait for a while and we'll see if the download has been completed. So you see in this download folder of my computer, the very first file is Arduino IDE 2.1.1. So I double click it to install. And the software goes on installing. And now I can see that I have this window over here, which is asking me the license agreement. I agree. Only for me or anyone uses this computer, you can choose this next, and you have a destination folder. So you can browse and choose your setup library, but just for a simplicity, let it do automatically what it does. And there is an installation procedure going on. So we can wait for a while because the IDE is being installed here. It will take some time to install that. Okay, great. So after waiting for a while, I have this Arduino setup that has been completed, and there is a message that Arduino IDE has been installed on your computer. So click finish to close the setup, and you can choose this option to check or uncheck. If I check it, it will run the Arduino IDE. So click finish and we'll see what happens. So that's it. Arduino IDE, the latest version has been installed on your computer. You just maximize the window and you see this software is configuring itself, and you have this wonderful window to write your programs, which is a software, and you have this auto setup. We'll explore that. You can write your code here, and we'll explore this all this stuff, different menus of this software, what it can do. So remember, what you can do with this code, with this software is basically like this. So you actually can see with this Arduino installed Arduino, you actually can write, compile, download, and debug your microcontroller programs. And compiling the program means you will convert your high-level codes into machine-readable instruction. That is the 0-1 binary code. And you will generate the executable files that are often referred to as firmware or hex files. So that is the meaning of compiling. So here it would be a platform. You will have this development platform where we have shown you here. You'll write your C or C++ code, and this is the code editor that and the written code is called as Arduino Sketch or programs using C or C++ language. And this platform provides you syntax highlighting, auto indentations, and other code editing features automatically. And here on the picture, you see how the hardware, Arduino board or some other external hardware would be interfaced with the software through this USB cable. We'll see that and explore that later. So here are your facts. The microcontrollers are often programmed using high-level programming languages such as C or C++. And these programs known as firmware, known as firmware are typically stored in the microcontroller's non-volatile memory, which is RAM. That allows the microcontroller to retain its program even when the power is removed. So let's say you program your microcontroller and you burn that program in the non-volatile memory of it, and you remove the power. So the program is still stored in its memory. That's why it is called memory. Okay, so that was about the microcontroller IDE, specifically Arduino IDE, how to download it, how to install it, how to understand what is compiling, what is sketching, what is programming, what languages are used, that is high level languages. And inside the microcontroller, that programming, which is firmware, is stored in the form of binary code or machine code.